Scientology, the second one I want to talk about today. Scientology, this is an odd bag of hammers. Let me tell you, I don't even think this is a real church. I think it's a Ponzi scheme. It's like the goal of its members, humanity, is to reach some sort of nirvana, right? That's what they teach. And to get that, their founder, L. Ron Hubbard, was a science fiction writer. That's what he did. He was famous, and he was real successful. He was a big deal. Like all the Star Trek kind of stuff, like that was his genre. He was like the big guy on the planet at the time. He was real famous for this because everyone was in a science mood with NASA going on. He was kind of a big deal. And he just comes up with his own religion. And he writes a book called Dianetics. And because of his previous success as a science fiction writer, Dianetics, he's on the Merv Griffin show, he's everywhere. And it explodes, right? L. Ron Hubbard. And what they do is, in order to reach nirvana, he taught that we were all reincarnated and reincarnated and reincarnated until we reach a spiritual position of being pure and clear. And the way to get that is you give them money and they put this thing on your head and you look at these waves and you answer questions. And they, almost like a psychology kind of thing, with this little Dianetics box with the hat, you kind of go through these procedures, and the more and more you advance in those teachings and in those Dianetic sessions. This is what Christians like Tom Cruise and all the Hollywood people are into this. I think it's all just a big money laundering hoax. But they believe all religions are trying to get to that point. That's what they teach. And they have the real answer. And to get it, you just have to give them enough money to go through enough of those classes to where you reach. And then at the end, they tell you that they're really space aliens. And they're pick us up as we reach clear. When we die after being clear, then we're going to be with them. And then we're going to seed a planet. And then when that population gets clear, they're going to be with me as God, right? Like me, that's what they believe. This is what they actually believe. So regarding anything that has to do with reincarnation, can you read Hebrews 9:27, Janae?
And as it is appointed unto man once to die, but after this the judgment.
No reincarnation. Anyone, like the Hindus or the Buddhists or whoever, Confucian, that's your verse. It's appointed unto men once to die. After this, the judgment, Hebrews 9:27. No reincarnation. This is the second thing, because they're teaching you have to learn all these bells and whistles, and you're, in a sense, earning your salvation. It's salvation by works, which is a lie according to Ephesians 2:8, Janae.
For by grace are ye saved through faith, and that is not of yourself, it is a gift of God.
All right, that's the Scientology. That's all you need to knock that one out of the park. As soon as they say you're just going to keep on getting reincarnated until you're clear, then all you have to say is, no, that's not true, because the Bible says it's appointed unto man once to die and then the judgment. You got one crack at this.
So my question is, all these people that they believe are born well after Jesus, everything in the Bible. So how do they say how the world was created? Like, how do they answer that?
Are you talking about Scientology specifically? They believe in static state. Static state, it makes an eternal past. But E equals MC squared, relativity, we know, and Hubble's discovery and seeing redshift, we know the Earth had it. No legitimate scientist today believes in eternal past. Nobody does. These guys, yeah, it's so long to them, it's so far back, it doesn't matter. They don't claim to know, but most of them will say steady state, which means eternal past. We know time, space, and matter had to come into had a start. We know time, space, and matter had a start. Hubble proved that. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, you want to watch the video on atheism and the one on evolution. Those two will teach you that. So watch those.